Hello, good evening, guys. This is High Priestess Jamila. I don't have enough music in my library. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and rock it out, though. I'm going to go ahead and rock it out. I actually like that beat, man. Somebody need to make a song to that beat. That beat is hitting hard. And it's just, you know where that beat comes from? It's some of the, I guess, the free, royalty free background music of StreamYard. So I wanted to come and speak to clients, not only that, but people that are about to become a client or thinking about becoming a client. And we got to talk about these return to senders. Believe it or not, I have had people come to me. Hey, Jen. Hey, sweetie. I have had people come to me that actually have people attacking them that they have never done anything to them. And even if they did do something to them or slighted them in the slightest way, the people's reaction and punishment did not fit the crime. So, for example, if you were to say to somebody, hey, you a dumb bitch, and they try to bring the whole seventh circle of hell to you, that's kind of like not comparison, right? So some of y'all will come to me, and even some of y'all that I'm working with now, y'all are being riddled with guilt for sending people's bad energy back to them. And I'm about to tell you right now that you need to let that go. Do not feel guilty for returning somebody's bad spirits to them. Okay? And we're not just talking about energy. Energy can be transmuted. But as a necromancer, I know for a fact that bad spirits, malevolent spirits, cannot be transmuted typically. So if a person's spirits around them are so bad that they feel the need to send them to people for vengeance, and they don't even want their spirits, why should you have to carry that burden? The responsible thing for them to do is to go to somebody that knows about spirit work and knows how to banish and take care of spirits. They're too prideful. Pride is their sin. So what they do, they have these malevolent, bad spirits around them, and they will send them to other people. So return to senders are not just sending back a curse. It's about returning that person's bad spirits to them. And I'm going to tell y'all something that probably the spiritual community is going to start talking about a lot. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was somewhere between 2021 and 2022. I don't know if these spirits turned into stone or if something got set in stone. But if people did not take care of their bad spirits, it's almost like they're stony now at this point. They can't be transmuted. They can't be used for any type of good. So if you guys notice, what bad spirits do is they do what? They create bad energy. Somebody sends them to you. They create a bunch of bad energy in your environment, in your soul, in your spirit. And if you don't know the proper way, it really ain't just about cleansing. A lot of these spirits, you got to have sulfur, you got to have salt, you got to have a sometimes a special moon to kill those spirits. Because some spirits need to die because they wreaking havoc to the owner of those spirits and the world and to other people that are around them, to the point where these people will send you their bad spirits because they don't even want it. Right? What do you do? These spirits come from all sorts of places. Their past life, those spirits come from, they could possibly come from their bloodline. And you know what? Let me tell you something. When you are seeing a responsible witch or spiritualist, she's going to know what that is 360 degrees. She's going to know when she's doing her ritual, if there's spirits of the past or past life, she's going to know what to do with them. If there's spirits that come from your bloodline, she's going to know what to do with them, so that you don't have to go out there mad and angry at the world trying to send those spirits to other people. You can live your life and be happy. People that are constantly, you know, all the witches know I love you. We're not talking about warrior spirits. Warrior spirits are different. These are spirits that will go to battle for you. No, we're talking about bad spirits that are good for nothing. They're not good for nothing. They don't serve no purpose except for destruction. Sometimes you do need to destroy, but that's your warrior spirits, not a bad, low lying, lower vibrational spirit. Everybody should have an invested interest. You don't use those spirits against people. Even if you're cursing somebody, a curse is karma. A curse is teaching someone a lesson. A curse actually should be able to be transmuted to something positive. Because what a curse does is it opens somebody's eyes to the foul ways, to what they are going to do to themselves, essentially. Now, when you're dealing with me, I don't know about somebody else. I'm talking about me. Okay. I'm talking about what we do over here at Divine Services. I can't speak for somebody else's practice. Now, there are some people, when I look at them, and even in social media, when I look at their videos, you can tell that they got some very powerful spirits. And it doesn't matter, how many views they get. It ranges. There's some witches on here. You can look at them and tell that they got some very powerful spirits. You just feel it. Okay. So when you send somebody's bad spirits to them, it is up to them to figure out what it is that they're supposed to do with these spirits. You're not supposed to just keep somebody. Now, keep in mind, if somebody's just sending you negative energy, like that person that just came in here, that's going to be transmuted into healing and money for me. When they troll me, that's money. Send me energy. But when you're sending spirits, that's a totally different thing. Spirits are a whole other ball game. Okay. You the Philly God? Are you sure about that? Want me to work on you? Because I know who you are. hmm Anyway, don't come in here trolling me. You find yourself in the abyss. So don't feel bad for that, because those people have to figure that out. They have to figure that out as far as what they're going to do with their own shit. Part of my rituals is talking to these spirits, talking to spirits, talking to your spirits. And to somebody else, it might look crazy, but I'm getting the job done. Okay. So, some of y'all that are thinking about becoming clients, a lot of y'all have these Jesus complexes to where you're feeling like my life isn't, oh, I don't want to be mean to somebody. You feel more sorry for people that are posing, that are actually your enemy. You feel sorry for them. You feel more love for them than you feel for yourself. And that is not going to be something that's going to be a weakness in your survival. So a lot of y'all will feel like y'all will feel guilty. That's just like if somebody kicked off in your house and tried to kill your family, and you overpowered them and killed them. It's a lot of people that would have guilt because of that if they had to kill somebody that was trying to kill their family. And that's a glitch. You should never feel bad for murdering somebody that's trying to murder you and your family. That means you have an overactive heart chakra. You're imbalanced. And it's the same thing with an animal. What if a dog ran up on you and your family trying to, have a barbecue, or either a bear or something, and it's a rabid dog or a rabid bear, and you have to put it down. Yeah, you may feel bad for a minute, like, damn, man, this is nature, but damn, and you show your respects. You show your respects to that animal or that person. You show your respects and you say, hey, bro, you tried to harm me, and I had to do you in to save myself and my family, or just myself. Same thing. That's why I'm saying y'all dealing with the zombie apocalypse right now. We are in apocalyptic times where zombies and dead, you are living amongst the walking dead. And what we had talked about, I believe it was a few nights ago, where we had talked about people attacking you. Those people need to realize Stop being an empty seater for spirits and trying to attack people, because they really are random spirits. And sometimes they are kind of in cahoots with one another, but it's random. There are a lot of zombies walking around here, and what makes you a zombie is where you are just you just doing anything and everything, and you can't let that happen to yourself. Okay, so we literally are living in the zombie apocalypse. And it ain't just the strong that's going to survive, it's the wise that's going to survive. It's a spiritual World War III, basically, is what you're dealing with, but it's spiritual. So if you are currently a client and we are doing a return to sender um, on somebody, A, A, it's either going to be you or them. Now, the question is, do they have you so programmed that you're willing to sacrifice yourself? No, you shouldn't be. And don't even come to me and work with me as a client if you feel that way. But a lot of my current clients, what I want y'all to do is I want y'all to listen to frequencies, or either speak affirmations to yourself that you don't feel guilty, that you forgive yourself, because they'll try to make you feel selfish because you want to save yourself, you want to live your life, and they'll try to make life hell for you. But you know what you got to do? You got to love yourself. That's self-love. Okay, self-love is defending yourself spiritually. Self-love is defending yourself physically as well. That's self-love. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. A lot of them don't realize that Satanism itself, they just been going all around trying to make me feel guilty because I love myself. Satanism is all about self-love. Yes, it is. It's about self-love. That's why they do the inverted cross. Because the last man that we know in history that was willing to die in history would have been Jesus. And that's if you believe in that. Because it could just be a story concocted. But, I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that he did die. He died for the witches. Jesus Christ was a witch. He was a necromancer. And he was not Christian. Jesus Christ, I believe he may have been Jewish. So it's kind of weird. That's why I don't get into debates. That's why I don't. And that's what Satanism is. It's not even about worshiping a deity called Satan. It's connected to your root chakra and your survival, right? And really, the truth of the matter is that everybody could survive, but everybody isn't under the same consciousness of that. Everybody is not woke to that fact. Everybody is not connected to self. In fact, a lot of people avoid themselves. They avoid looking in the mirror and saying, self, what do I need to do with self today? Their situation may even improve, but they scared. Okay, so they gonna have to go through it, and you are gonna have to feel good about being safe and warm in your bed at night. So I want you guys to listen to releasing guilt. We got a new moon coming up, so I gotta go in a few here because I gotta finish some TikTok readings that I'm gonna put up on the witch's broom. You gotta release that guilt, and you have to forgive yourself. It's even though you may have been doing something that you didn't have to, that not didn't have to, you may have done something that you had to do for self, right? If you're feeling guilt, then saying to yourself, I forgive myself, is very powerful. You got to say it to yourself, because you are your own Lord at the end of the day. But it's very difficult to convince people of that. And it is difficult going through ascension. Ascension is difficult. Okay, so this is why my clients and my apprentices and stuff, I spend hours per day talking to them. That's all I do all day. If I'm not doing a ritual for them, I'm doing spiritual counseling. I'm letting them know. So it is kind of easier, but a lot of my clients are empathic and they have a really, really hard time dealing with the negativity on YouTube, which is understandable. So they kind of shy away from YouTube because there's so much negativity. But we've even taken care of that, because y'all will come in to our room, to my room, into my lives, and y'all will feel that, y'all will see that energy. You'll feel it and you'll be like, oh fuck no. But it's all good at this point. It is. So y'all good. Okay. So, yeah, people have sent you their bad spirits. Bad spirits that either gonna make you sick, could possibly, you know, make you homeless, starving, and just going through it. Do not feel guilty for sending those spirits back to those people. And they want to talk about us witches, but what they need to do is go to the botanica, get them some sulfur, some salt, some herbs, and handle their business. But they want to be down on the witches. They don't want to listen because either we're women or they scared. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I got things to do. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok and also subscribe to the Witches Broom channel. It'll come up in the search. I don't have the link for it at the moment, but it'll come up in the search. You guys can go over there and subscribe and show some love. All right. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Blessings. Bye bye.